What's up, everybody? This is an episode of Review Box. It won't be the regular length, but I think it's going to be a fun one. These movies have already been out for a while, but a couple months ago, me and this guy had a big argument on what movie was better. Guardians 3
or Antman?
Or Antman 3.
Yes.
Make it clear you said Antman 3.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And I feel like he's been running from the fade.
Look.
So this is where it has to go down. So I'm going to make this fair. You get your opening argument. I get my opening argument. And then we just dive into it.
All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. You're going to get up to 5 minutes.
All right.
Open argument. Ready? And I'll let you talk. Ready? Set.
Antman 3 was a good movie because, look, it introduces Kang, who is sadly now a vacant thing. Jonathan Majors, aside from the controversy, was the best Kang. I don't know how they're going to replace him, if they do, or if they just move on from it. They're not going to move on from it, but whatever. Antman, it was just Paul Rudd. It wasn't a coming... It was like, no throwing jabs right now, because this is just a discussion. Guardians of the Galaxy was just a coming-of-age story. And Antman was more of the future is still there. Which... He's hating it.
Bro, talk. You got... No, I'm letting you get your opening argument.
The CGI was shit, but...
For Guardians?
For Antman.
Okay.
You want to talk about Guardians? I just didn't like how...
No, I'm not, dude. You're taking into your time.
All right. Antman,
so just tell me straight up, why do you think it's better?
It just had a bunch of more story behind it. There was actual we get to find out what happened to the wife. What's her name?
I ain't helping you.
We get to find
Pimp's.
Pimp's.
Pin's wife.
Yeah.
I know.
Hank Pym's wife. We get to find out how Paul Rudd's daughter gets into technology. Hank teaches her. Fuck, what's her name? Wasp.
I don't know.
And it to me.
Fuck you guys.
Was a really good movie. It hit everything. It explained a lot about the multiverse. It gave us a little glimpse into what Kang actually is. It fucking...
Are you guys really doing Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, hold on.
And it gave us a glimpse on what we can expect, or we could have expected, from Kang, the Council of Kang. To me, it was an all-around good movie. Unlike some missed opportunities with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Look at that, my dog hit the soda can.
Like the missed opportunity with what's his name's character, the one that hatches from the egg. What's his name?
Adam Warlock.
Yeah, that was a missed opportunity. Adam Warlock in the comics is badass. Is numero uno. You don't fuck with mans. Man's hot. And in that movie, man's not hot. If I'm being completely honest with you.
The comics in the comics.
Adam Warlock is supposed to be like a key character in the Avengers, in Marvel, is as a fucking whole. And I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy is where Marvel started going down.
Oh my god, that is wild. Alright, I'll give you 30 more seconds.
I just don't think it's up to par. I get it. Look, this is my
par.
Once again,
up par.
My opinion.
And stand by your opinion.
I will stand by my opinion.
Okay.
What's his name? Jonathan Majors. If Jonathan Majors was still part of the role,
I thought he was gonna say, "What's my opinion?"
All right, Haley, I love you. It's gonna get violent, baby.
It will.
Just stand right here. Just sit right there.
Go for it.
Okay, so you got 4 minutes there. I'm gonna get 2 minutes on my opening argument just to make it very clear, and then we'll jump into the debate where we could bicker back and forth.
Okay.
Now, my opponent here is sitting here saying some outlandish shit, crazy stuff, saying that it's not up to par, bro. That is crazy. So, what Guardians of the Galaxy 3 gave you as an audience, if you really watched that movie and you've been a fan since it came out, is it gave you closure and story to a character that they only hinted at in their background, and that's Rocket's character. And they did that they did that very well and very good. They were able to center the movie around him, and I even believe they had a supporting storyline, which was Peter Quill and Gamora. James Gunn literally had to juggle around what happened with Gamora in Avengers Endgame, and they played to that so well. You sat here and said it's a coming-of-age movie. I don't think so. I think it's a movie that gives you closure. I'll say both of those movies are family movies, okay? Family's a theme in both movies. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 felt like a more real and stronger family than the Antman 3 family. And I will get into that why. This movie just plays everything more beautiful, from the storytelling to the cinematography. Now, and that's my open argument of all that. Just those two storylines is what makes that a better movie than that. I'll get into the facts, but a little later. That's my 3 minutes. You go ahead and say whatever bullshit's about to come out of your mouth so I can hit you back.
What are the gold people called? I forget.
I forgot what the gold people are called. And one more thing.
And they were not needed in that story. And Adam Warlock was not needed in that story.
One more thing about that is that there was a golden retriever named Cosmo, and that's
Is that gonna be her Halloween costume for next year?
I would for this year I would love to.
Oh, this year.
Okay, sorry, technical difficulty. Okay, so St. John has a point. Okay, the fucking big ants. Okay.
Normal size ants.
Okay, but they made them.
No, they were big.
Okay, technically they were big ants because the quantum realm. But
what normal size ant could stand up next to you and be at your waistline, bitch?
No, it's because they were super small, technically.
But yeah, they were smaller.
So they were technically smaller.
They were
than the
smaller.
ants. Well, hold
on
up.
an atomic level.
So neither of them were normal size then, jackass.
Hold up, St. John. Let me do this. Let me say what I gotta say.
Back up. This is our debate.
Okay, so you want to talk Adam Warlock? You know what? I will give you that. I will 100% give you that because James Gunn openly said that, you know what? He kind of didn't know what he had to do because of Endgame and all these other projects that were happening. It kind of messed up the storyline. So that's why he made it more to...
They could have had the...
is the guy's name The Creator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what is
no.
Fuck, what's his
Can
name?
you search up the name for Guardians of the Galaxy 3, the bad guy? I forgot his name. Great actor, by the way. He's also in Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Just look, the main bad guy in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. He's also in the...
Creator.
Is it The Creator? Okay, just fact check that. But anyways. Okay. So I'm sitting here and you know what? Yes, that's the mistake on that part. That one little storyline is totally... It didn't need to be there.
You know what's funny? That storyline could have been replaced by the Duck.
By Howard the Duck?
Is that what his name is? Howard the Duck? They could have replaced it because Howard the Duck technically is one of the creators'
creations.
Yeah.
Okay.
High evolutionary.
The
High evolutionary. Okay. So
you being butthurt that Iron Lad didn't come out in Iron Man 3. Fuck on
what? No.
No, hold up. So I'll admit that is a mistake on the movie. But besides that movie is pretty flawless. Now let me tell you about the flaws of the movie you picked, bud. This movie is an absolute joke. And
Why?
It's absolute fucking clown shoes.
Why?
Payaso Botas is what I would fucking call that movie. And the reason why I would call that movie that is because it's supposed to be this introductory of Kane the Conqueror, and he's supposed to be this new bad guy that's gonna be the next face of the MCU, and he's gonna do this, and he starts here at Ant-Man 3. And what they did at Ant-Man 3, they made him get defeated by bitch-ass advanced technology ants. And the best way they did it was saying that the ants advance faster than us.
That's not the variant that kills everyone, though.
And they drown him out. But no. But catch this. Out of all the variants, they said this in the movie. This Kang, he's the exiled one. He's so evil that he couldn't even be part of the council. And he gets drowned out and bitched out by Ant-Man 3. I mean, by Ant-Man and the family. And to top it off, you get Ant-Man's daughter, and it's not the actor, it's the writing. You get this fucking, I'm gonna say, you get this bitch who's some fucking woke activist literally talks shit about Ant-Man because he saved the whole fucking universe. Because he's making money off of it.
Her character.
What kind of stupid ass shit in that movie?
I will say her character was a little 2D.
Dude, that whole movie is 2D unless you wear 3D glasses, bud. I'll tell you that right now. Now, with Guardians, you get these characters that you feel for and you emphasize for. And they did that with Peter Quill and Gamora because it shows a man on screen hurting about seeing his lover that doesn't even know that they used to be in love. And when they find out, that still doesn't change. James Gunn was able to put his foot down and be like, no, I'm not going to do no shit where she remembers interdimensional. That movie even pushes the button and shows like a type of animal cruelty technically with the High Evolutionist. Your movie, Ant-Man 3, was supposed to introduce one of the craziest characters and they took zero risk. You're telling me the first time an Avenger comes across... Oh, catch this. You're telling me the Kang that killed Thor couldn't kill Ant-Man or anybody in his family. He never
said he killed Thor. He said, "Are you the one with the hammer?"
No.
He killed a variant of Thor.
Yeah, he said he killed a variant of Thor.
He could have killed the fucking frog version.
No,
the frog version.
Loki.
Okay, look, homeboy.
He's in Loki.
He's in Loki.
The frog version of Thor is still stronger than Ant-Man. So just to break that down.
Fuck out my face.
Huh?
I said debatable.
You're telling me that the Ant-Man family, that the old ass humans, the fucking grandma and the grandpa,
Hank Pym,
one of the smartest
humans on the planet.
Okay.
Only second to Reed Richards, not Tony Stark. Reed Richards.
Okay, and Reed Richards is fucking Mr. Stretchy Man. Okay.
Yeah.
But
so
that's not confirmed in the MCU. That's only confirmed in the comic books.
Tony Stark cannot reproduce the Pym particles, even if he tried.
Yeah, but Tony Stark created an entire new element in the MCU.
Tony Stark technically created time travel too, with what? The help of Pym particles.
Okay, that's fine, but he made that one. But that's neither here or there, because what I'm telling you right now, buddy, is that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is a fleshed out movie from start to end. Your movie, Ant-Man 3, I guarantee you, is totally forgettable. And that's just facts.
I remember Ant-Man.
Yeah, I know. So what do you got to say?
I'm just saying, the Christmas special was better than the third one.
Dude, the Christmas special...
Yeah,
no, I agree with you. The Christmas special is better than the third Ant-Man.
He's writing Ant-Man so hard, but bitches about MODOK the most.
Yeah,
I didn't
MODOK
even get to MODOK.
MODOK was trash.
Is the absolute worst.
It was this George Lucas.
So, like, I agree with Adam Warlock being not what he's supposed to be, and we could all agree that MODOK was absolutely stupid, and they made him this sissy who was like, oh, am I a dick? Dude, the punchlines in Ant-Man 3 suck. The writing of that movie sucks.
I can't lie. MODOK being in that movie could have not been needed.
It didn't have to be needed at all, dude.
Yeah. Okay, I agree with that. MODOK could have been saved for something better.
100%.
100%. Even if it was just a side clip, you know how the Avengers in the Avengers, what is it? Age of Ultron, you know how they fuck up what's his name? The guy with the fucking we're going to surrender. He has an eye patch.
Huh? We're going to surrender. He has an eye patch. What?
Yeah, in Age of Ultron where they introduce Quicksilver and Wanda.
Oh, what about him?
You know how, like, they did a little, like, just, like, he's a main villain in the actual comic books, but they did him a once-over, like, just gave him a little quick glance. That's what I wanted MODOK to be. Just a quick once-over. Like, it just passes on, and, that's MODOK.
Yeah. No, but...
No, like...
But think about it, though. That movie, Ant-Man 3, tried so hard to tie with, like, a character from Ant-Man 1 just to make it feel more relevant.
Yeah,
and it was just the most horrible adaptation on screen.
Speaking of that, can you fact check if the MODOK in Ant-Man is the original MODOK?
What?
Like from the comic books?
I don't think any of them were from
What are you talking about? What?
Like the other stories are a little bit different from the comic books.
No, but the name should be. If it's their actual MODOK, then his name should be the same.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I think that's something that they wanted to put a new spin on it, and it obviously
And
didn't come out
stop.
good.
We're at 16 minutes. We said 15. That ends the debate.
Hold up.
That is the
Closing
debate.
argument.
Closing argument.
Closing argument.
I could have done without the gold people. We could have done without MODOK. I think the reason I thought the last fight between both of them, because they both kind of destroyed everything, like fucking Guardians of the Galaxy destroyed a whole planet, right?
Yeah.
They're not the same.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
Yeah, they destroyed the whole
Yes.
planet.
Yeah, the planet got destroyed.
Yeah,
Because that
and
movie knows how to take risks.
you're just mad because Ant-Man technically doesn't matter in the big world.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the movie, it doesn't okay, look at a movie in general or whatever doesn't have to have this serious stake. I guess depending if it was like an in-game thing. I'm not saying every movie has to have an in-game situation, but Ant-Man literally had almost no stakes and everybody came out totally fine than they did before. Like, if not better. It's just ridiculous. And then they end it with him walking like, wait, did I kill him? Huh. Like, what is that, bro? That movie is an absolute failure compared to Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I know most people will think, and most people, like even reviews and shit, will say that Guardians was better. But I just like, yeah, you see, he's looking at my Rotten Tomatoes. I just think Ant-Man was just a better movie. Maybe it's because I liked Jonathan Majors role in it.
No,
maybe it's because I
I'm
like
not
the
gonna lie.
history between him and
His performance is great, bro. I'm not saying
and Paul Rudd's comedy is equal to that of
it's
fucking,
great. No, that's great. But the way the movie is written and the stakes and what it presents itself was not good. I will tell you, I was excited for this movie, and I was so let down by it. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was so fucking moving, and it was so good. It played so much on moving on and being yourself. Like, just Ant-Man 3, you can just never comprehend that.
And that's it.
That's even more over. So
this is supposed to be a quickie, but we've already hit 20
we're
minutes.
I'm gonna post this one. I know the movies have been out for a while, but we need people to vote.
Yes, and
And
then
we'll see
come
what's
back. We're gonna call these.
We'll come back
quickies.
We'll call not even quickies. It became a full-fledged
It
episode.
really did.
We'll
Nuts
we'll see where it goes. We'll put up the poll on Instagram. And
versus like and
Yeah.
subscribe.
have a good one.